Alright, hello all you beautiful people, and welcome to some more Trails of Code Steel 2. This should be the final stream. I know I said that last time, but considering where we left off, there shouldn't be any more than that. And besides, we're on the epilogue, and what it seems like what's in front of us is the final dungeon, so I'm just gonna go ahead and call it here. So, yeah, obviously, this is gonna be pretty big spoiler warnings, um, pretty much for the entirety of the entire stream here. So if you haven't seen anything else, or maybe you're just fine with not having to seen anything else, or then welcome. But yeah, we left off on the epilogue of the game. It just kept going and going and going and going, even way after the final chapter. So we're on the epilogue of the game, and we are facing what is probably the final dungeon of the game. We're in a place called the Reverie Corridor. I'm gonna go ahead and load it in. The Reverie Corridor, and we don't really know what the heck is going on. We don't know what's going, we don't know what's, we just don't know anything what's going on. We were just having a good time at the Trista, at the school, at the academy. And then all of a sudden, the old schoolhouse bell rang, and then we went inside. It literally just takes you right to here. Like, this is quite literally the entrance of going to outside from the old schoolhouse. So, and then this is where we are. So we don't know what the heck is going on. We don't know. We just know that we're feeling some disturbances inside, like the Earth's septium veins. That's really all that we know. But yeah, also there was nothing new in the shops or anything, so we're pretty much just gonna go as we are. Seraphy and Millium in the back row. Our tactics are messed up, but that's where I'll fix them now. There you go. Okay. And, pretty much like I said, we don't know what's going on, so I don't know what to expect from here. Let me save. And, we're just gonna keep going forward. We have everyone here, literally everyone here. So let's see what happens. I don't know how long this is gonna be or anything. Reverie Corridor, floor 1. Okay. Okay. They said that this was gonna be like the harder part of the game, but let's see how hard it really is. Flame Dragon crit. Like, honestly, I think we're fine. With our team, we've pretty much trivialized a lot of stuff in the game, but let's not be too ahead of ourselves, because we might get caught off guard. And the battle music just changed to permanently being this song. I think this was the Trio Chest theme song, but I can't remember. Poison 2. I think we already have Poison 2 on. Yeah, I have Poison 2 on Marine. But yeah, I don't know how long this is gonna be, or how far this is, or anything at all. So, concerning how long this, like the rest of the game is, and how long the stream is gonna be, I would not worry, because if we finish the game in, like, let's say, like, before the 2.5-hour mark, I can go ahead and get the next game all readied up, and we can start playing our Spooktober games, even though it's not October yet. But yeah, we can start those. I'm Flame Dragon. I don't know what's coming next, and if there's anything like I've said before plenty of times throughout this playthrough, if there's anything I'm worried about, it's always some crazy boss that's as strong as like Loey, or as strong as the final boss from Chosen Sky the Third. I'm always scared of that. There was nothing like that in Crossbow where it was that devastating, or in Code Steel 1, but you may never know, and because of that, I'm always on edge. Okay. Okay, I thought we barely did damage for a second there. There we go. Wrap that up pretty nicely. Level 133 for both Laura. Oh, and Fee got 132 actually. We got Yaksha. I think we already had that. I could have sworn we had that. Yaksha. We do not. Or, oh, wait, we do. Okay, yeah. As amazing as it is, I really do not want to put it on. Yeah, I would definitely not put it on. I'm gonna stick with what I have. Let's keep going. But yeah, so far so good. We're doing just fine. Oh my gosh. I couldn't see because of the camera. Triple advantage. We got the 2 overdrive icons fully lit, which is awesome. It's gonna make things a lot easier on whatever boss comes up. Floor 2. I love how we still have the little icon for it's still technically the free day, but I love how we still have the icon of it's just a little hand icon. I'll point it out in a second while my mind is not distracted from the battle. Wow, that actually reached him. Yeah, this is the Trio Chess theme song. Level 133 for Reen and Emma. But yeah, right around to the left of the day, of the free day, you can see the day is March 13th. To the left of it is a little icon of the hands, handshaking. That always represented how many bonding points you had with your teammates. It's kind of funny that that's there, even though there were no bonding points whatsoever, and we don't have bonding points now. Wow, we got countered. These guys hit from far away. Okay. Battle scope, fire Sepith 30. Okay, we can just proceed onward, but I'm guessing there's some pretty good treasure here. Yeah. A monster chest right off the bat. Nice counter. Just do a regular attack because I'm gonna go ahead and Spirit Unification S-Craft. Determination / Dawn. And finish this one off if you can. Yes, you can. With the help of Emma. And now we work on the last one. Okay, 133 for Elliot, 132 for Milliam. Stenin Gem, that's new. Hello, you beautiful person. How is it going alone? Saying every stream that it will end doesn't make the game end, you know. It will end this game. On this stream, I mean. We're on the epilogue, for goodness sakes. They're not gonna have anything past an epilogue. This is just the dungeon and the story segments that are shaping way for Trails of Cold Steel 3. But hopefully it doesn't take too long. I would like to finish the game. You know, I would like to. What? Oh yeah, I was gonna check the arts. Senin Gem. HP 2500, Arts Defense 100. Oh my god. Elliot, you're gonna love this. It's basically HP 3, but with Arts Defense 100 on top of it. Okay, Wind Sepith, Celestial Bomb, Space Sepith 500, 2 U materials. Double advantage. But yeah, I'm trying to get through... Oh dang, I missed one. Trying to get through a little bit as quick as I can. Still trying to take my time, but also making sure that I speed it up a bit. Almost halfway finishing Code Steel series. Yeah. But hey, I like to think about two different ways. One, yes, I'm halfway through the Code Steel series after this game finishes, which should be in a little bit. And then the other thing I love to think about is we are past the 50% mark when it comes to the Trail series in general. This is game number 7 out of the 9. 7 out of 9 games. So, it makes me happy when I think about that. Like, we came a long way. I started streaming Trails in the Sky, I think around this time last year. Yeah, I started streaming Trails in the Sky games 1, 2, and 3 around this time last year. Zero and Azure, I played at the beginning of the year, like somewhere around March, April, somewhere around there. And obviously Code Steel. Code Steel 1 and 2. Now. But yeah, I'm also talking about the games that are in English too. Because if we're talking about the Japanese games included, then I'm at the 50% mark, or like one game behind. I think the Japanese players are 3 games ahead of us. So it's a long way we got till we catch up. But then every single time we do catch up to where they were, they're 3 games ahead again. So it's like we're never gonna catch up. We're just never gonna catch up. And then the tough part is, the devs or the publishers, they took down all the fan translations, and because of that, I can't play ahead of time. So I can't play any of the games that came out after this, sadly. Which is one of the things I had planned to do. Maybe someone has it saved somewhere. The fan translations. I would love that. I'm not a big fan of having to wait 2 to 3 years to catch up, and then when we finally catch up, there are another 2 to 3 games ahead of us. I'm not a fan of that. Which is why I love the fan translation so much. Just learned Japanese. Yeah, I actually I studied Japanese in high school for a little bit. I'm not very proficient in it at all, I gotta admit. But it's hard. It's really hard. To me, the hard part of to me, I would still be learning Japanese if kanji wasn't so difficult. It's like a big obstacle for me. I mean, that's not even just a big obstacle for me, but that's just a big obstacle in general when it comes to trying to learn Japanese. It's just really hard because of that. Okay. Happy. I like that quote. You said this is taking forever. I like that quote. I wish you said that in the last stream, so that way I could have saved that and uploaded that in terms of this game not being over yet. Alright, time to go into this fight with the monster chest. Good nightmare hit. Good unbalances. Hit you. And then crit to victory. 133 for Sarah and Fee. We got Chilin. Oh, that's a good one. I have that on my Laura. This is just a Spirit Breaker, the Fire and Water one, or Fire and Earth one, I mean, put together. So, for example, I could just replace Shield Breaker 2 for Chillin. Where is it? Was it water? Hold on, what was it? Okay, it was space. There you go. And we got a plus 10 attack buff. 1,500 wind sepith. Kanji's not that hard, it's just pictures with meaning. It is hard. It really is. Very difficult. There's so many of them. And then some kanjis mean a couple different things and not just one thing. It really is difficult. Yeah, exactly. Kanjis can have multiple meanings. But that's what makes it harder, not easier. Oh my gosh. Yeah. So what I did was when I was studying, there was no at least I didn't think about it. I didn't think about looking up any apps or anything like that, or study kind of applications that'll help you help teach you. What I did was I was always on my phone in school. I never really did work, I gotta admit. One of the things I always did was study Japanese. So I had this chart, this massive table on my phone where it had all the hiragana, katakana, and some kanji on it. And all I would do was study it a lot, and then, study it in my head, and then write them a lot. So that way I memorized them. Thanks to all of that, though, I've memorized the entirety of hiragana, katakana. And I have a bit of kanji still stuck in my head. But that's the key word. A little bit. Most kanji just flew over my head. I still have some of them memorized, like I said, but majority, not really. But then afterwards, I ended up finding on the last 1 or 2 months of when I was in school, I ended up finding this one app. You have to pay for it now, but back then it was free. It was an app called Memorize, and Memorize, it's not just Japanese, but you memorize a bunch of different languages. And like I said, it used to be free, but now you have to pay. And that was like the biggest help ever. It would tell you sentences, because after I learned hiragana and katakana, I was like, let's start learning how to say things, and how to, and some way of hearing it back hearing it back to me, and so that app was really, really helpful. But then all of a sudden they put a paywall on it, and now I can't really use it, so can't really recommend it anymore. When it comes to like free ones out there that do the same thing. I never wrote anything in Japanese, almost 2 years learning all from just reading and doing. Yeah, I was in school when I was doing it, like I said. So when you're in school, there's not really much to do. And one thing that will help you memorize things a lot easier is to write things down a lot. So that's one thing that's really, really easy when it comes to helping yourself memorize. It helps you memorize things a lot easier. And then the best part about writing Japanese in school was teachers always thought you were doing work, so not really. Never was. I never was. But yeah, they always thought you were doing work. I'm a bad example when it comes to how to act in school, so Laura and Doreen hit 134, 133 million. A lot of these places are just dead ends with no chests. You're too lazy for that? Yeah, just trust me. Writing something down is really helps you memorize. But like I said, that's not something you have to do. I was in school when I was learning, so imagine just sitting there. Like, imagine just sitting there. What are you gonna do? You know, teachers did not like you being on your phone or anything. So I would have like a paper where I would have a table written down by myself. I wrote like a whole like hiragana katakana table by myself, and then I would just study it there on paper, and then with the words that I did know, I would just write it in hiragana katakana. Even if they were mainly in Japanese, I mean mainly in kanji, some of the words, I would still write them in hiragana katakana, because that would help me memorize. Obviously, I was in school because I had all the free time. When you're in school and there's nothing but pen and paper and boring work, like, you know, then you gotta understand where I'm coming from on that. Oh, we're here. We're here, but I don't know what we're here to. Let's save, and let's get this started. There's something here preventing us from going to the next floor. Okay, this is a new enemy. It's a cryptid. What's a cryptid doing here? Looks like we'll have to beat it to go any farther. Defeating this could be part of the trial that Valimar mentioned. I'd prefer to try and defeat it with my classmates at my side if I can. That's so sweet, Reen. That sounds fair to me. This is our trial. This is our trial. We should try to overcome as much as we can together. Let's show this thing what Class 7 can really do. At least 4 members of Class 7 are required to be in the party before challenging the cryptids here. I mean, I'm already in a team. I'm already good. Okay, let's go straight into... Oh my god, Laura has a crit. Reen, I'm going to save your crit. I mean, your S-Craft. Actually, just go ahead and use it. Ooh, nice. Alright, 40k. Let's Lame Solarion, and we have Radiant Lion. Radiant Lion crit. 186,000 damage. Jesus. Blood-curdling roar. It healed and put its strength, speed, and defense up by 25%. 103,000 HP damage from Emma. It healed itself, though. Has a lot of HP now. We're gonna go to overdrive. We should have this. Here we go. I think it'll live by a little bit, yeah. It's not a big deal. Fainted Rain. Oh, Zero Arts? Say less. Goodbye. I DM'd you a video of my method that I used to learn Japanese and what most people I know used to learn as well. I'll check it out in a second. Well, after the stream, I mean. 134 for Elliot and Sarah. Nice music. Yeah! Some of the... literally every single boss battle music in this game are some of my favorite songs in this game. They're really good. They're really, really good. It was easy. Like I said, this team is broken. This team is broken. Emma is broken. Rena's broken. Laura's broken. Elliot's amazing. He's not broken by any means, Elliot. But his supportiveness really backs up the other three in so many ways. So it's like, he's super good. He's like the perfect fourth party member. And what I have on them is just really brings out how insane they are. I'm gonna have to be careful. At this rate, you'll be stronger than me. Thanks. That means a lot. This really is a strange place, isn't it? All the elements seem to manifest really strongly in here, and then there's the fact that it changes its layout every time we enter. It's hard to believe we're still within the old schoolhouse. The layout of the building changing is nothing new, but yeah, it's weird. Spirit shrines were just as strange. Perhaps many of the gnome structures are unusual in some way. That cryptid was a lot stronger than any of the ones we fought during the war, too. Well, I think I might have found out the laws governing this trial. As long as we keep going like we have been, we should eventually reach what's causing all this to happen. Let's keep it up. Right. Then let's go onward. Let's go, go, go! Emma's outfit is super cute. Oh yeah, absolutely. Can I see it from here? Oh yeah, from here. Yeah, Emma's outfit's awesome. This is one of my favorite outfits. I think Sarah has my new favorite outfit though. This outfit is 100% the best outfit in this game. Anyways, let me heal everyone up before oh wait, we're right behind the yeah. High boots with a dress is always cute. Yeah. Absolutely. She looks adorable. I think we're ready to go. Yeah, we're good. Wait, something's in the middle. There's a Morian ore shard. Oh, we can get someone else with that weapon. With one of the strong weapons. But we need like 4 of them. That means there has to be like 5 different areas of this place, right? Probably. You know what this reminds me of more than anything? The Trails in the Sky, the 3rd dungeons. Trails in the Sky, the 3rd dungeons look like this. I messed up. But it is okay. Impede them. I'm gonna Radiant Spin. Try to get some damage out. Rush. Good, good, good. I prevented us from getting hit. Level 134 for Fee. We want to get as much level ups as we can, which is why I'm even bothering to go to all these places with no people, with no items or treasures or anything. I just want to make sure we are 100% ready for whatever comes up. I am going to make sure that we kill these guys, because I can't risk Ring getting hit. Or I'd rather not risk it. Level 134 for Millium. Wait, let me heal. Okay. We could go to the left and fight the enemy over here. Any chests that are on our way there is just an extra plus on top of all the level ups. Finish them off. Wow, we got countered. Okay. There we go. Now we fight this one. We get a nice, beautiful crit. Alright. Tira Bomb. Mute 2, which is pretty nice. And I did hear the overdrive icon. So we did get one overdrive icon back. I think we only used one in that fight. Yeah, we did. I don't know why I thought we used two for a second. Do-do-do, do-do-do. Emma's not gonna be able to take that one down. Okay. Go straight onward. There's a platform up here with an item chest containing 1,500 Mirage Sepith and 60 Water Sepith. Here. 2 ways to go to where we gotta go. With nothing in either of them. But there's a monster chest here, so... Open this up. Big fish! Spirit Unification. S-Craft. Did we take out the fish? Not yet. Oh boy, Reen, you're not in a very good spot. I'll give you a tiny bit of heals, just in case. Laura, it'd be nice of you to get an unbalance here. Ooh, a freeze and unbalance. I like that. That's even better than I wanted. Okay, level 135 for Reen and Laura and Emma. Waterfall. I think that one was pretty good. If I recall, I didn't put it on. Waterfall. Oh yeah, it's like 10% damage for every level lower foe is than you. Up to 100% if they're like 10 levels below you. I don't know. I don't like that. That's like good against like mobs and whatnot, but like against bosses, I can't really see that coming into play all too much unless you really, really overgrind yourself to being like way overpowered than the boss. But at that point, if you're grinding that much, you don't even need such a thing. I don't know. I like to focus more on a grid more on a build that focuses on boss killing. That's always my mindset whenever I make a grid. That's not even just like a Trails thing, but that's just me in general. Playing any JRPG. 135 for Elliot. Orange Corsage, what's that? And I forgot to check out the Albion Guard that we got earlier. Okay, that's not bad. Okay, that's pretty good. I like the magic evasion. And this isn't bad either. I'm gonna stick with what we have though, because I like what we have. I think everyone's pretty much set. I was hoping for an unbalance. There we go. Second burst. Make it a little bit faster. Good counter. Okay. We could go over there, but I want to make sure I get all the items, and specifically the level ups. Most of the items here are stuff you've already gotten like somewhere else. Like some of the good ones though. It's not all that bad if you missed it. But I like to just make sure I'm prepared for whatever comes ahead. So I want to make sure I get these level ups. Level 135 Sarah, 135 Fee. Monster chest. And anytime every other enemy gets to go besides us, it's like such a hindrance. I'm just watching us get beat. The fishes live. Oh, I am stunned. That's fine. Laura is not an arts hitter whatsoever, so I don't expect any damage out of that. But hey, it's somewhat. Okay, they're healing too much. Green, just take the crit. Level 135 for Millium. You got a Zerum capsule in the chest. That's awesome. Endgame items right there. Oh my god, I had to hurry that one up. I couldn't even get the... I could not even get the advantage. I was trying to hurry up. Oh, yes, I got the delays. Yes. Oh no, that's not good. How much HP it has? Okay, yeah, I'll do it. We'll get back that 30 CP for Emma pretty easily. Watch out for this enemy. Okay. Alright, Colane Solarion to end it. Once Emma goes, even though it's going to be probably too late. Let me just hit this one. Let Emma just end it. Most of them can't even go anyways. Okay. You know, even though it's a pretty simple, straightforward kind of dungeon, which are okay in my book, nothing super complicated about them, I do have to admit that because it's a randomly generated dungeon, It unfortunately suffers the thing that I really dislike most, and that is randomly generated dungeons that have, like, what's it called? Nothing interesting going for them. I don't really know I don't really know a better way to put it, but there really is nothing going on with this dungeon. And there's just a bunch of dead ends, items thrown randomly, items put randomly. I don't know. I don't really like that sort of stuff. I'm not a big fan of randomly generated dungeons. But I can't really complain too much because it's really, really easy. And the items here that you're getting are pretty nice. This is definitely a place where you can grind out some levels if you really... And grind out some levels and some other tidbits like money and stuff like that if you really need to. But overall, it's a randomly generated dungeon, so you can't expect too much out of this. Oh my god, Elliot, please. Someone hit the bee. Okay. We cannot hit the bee. Yes, counter, please, thank you. I was like, please, just give me the free hit. My arena's blind. Let's do Radiant Spin for some huge damage. No one balances. Whoa. Interesting. I'm going to use Holy Song so that way I can cure Reen from the blind. And it also heals them. It's a really weak heal. But it's fine. Whatever, just end it. $136 for Emma and Elliot and Sarah. Sarah's caught up. Auto Sepif 1,500. Space Sepif 30. And all that's left is a dead end that didn't lead to anything. Yeah, like stuff like that is a perfect example of randomly generated dungeons not being the greatest of ideas. Not sure why they put it randomly generated. But it's so simple, so like I said, I really just can't complain. Yes, I like to think that to myself, Laura, as well. No advantage, no! There we go, that was huge. That damage was massive. 136 million and fee. Earth Sepif 30. You can climb and at least do the exact same thing. It doesn't matter which one we climb. As tablet. These giant fishes. Where I will S-craft. It won't take down the fishes because I'm not buffed up with Spirit Unification or anything. Oh my god, and their heals are just so massive. We're gonna get this fantastic, like, crit that I can't really use. Don't move. Okay, good. Even a small little damaging flame tongue is pretty potent since it's double damage. Elliot, normal attack to get some of that CP back up. There we go. We got Reaper. That's a pretty good one. I'm not going to put that one on, though. Okay. Up we go. I like this one. See? If it's a randomly generated dungeon, make it like this. Where it's just one path and it goes straight to where I gotta go. That's a lot better to me. Just giving me like... Giving me pathways that don't lead to anything is like, you know, questionable. I'm gonna heat wave this one because this fly dodges everything. Let it do what it wants. But Emma will take it out. Thanks to us debuffing the movement of this enemy, it wasn't even able to reach us, and doesn't even go far in the first place. So that was luck. Can I get that one? Yes. Do, 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 do. 29k, sure. Watch out, counter it. Yes, good job. And then we got this beautiful attack to end it. I don't even know what attack I pushed. I don't even know what attack I inputted, but it did so much damage. And that's not even her strongest attack. Got Elliot to 200, which is great. I'm running low on CP. I mean EP. Radiant spin crit. A little more. Oh my god, Reen. Let me make sure Reen is perfectly healed. Oh, and a couple of us need to be healed, actually. Let me make sure he's fully healed. Burst. Aim for this one. A little more, come on! Oh no, no finishing blow. Let me take this one out. Because the big guy's not going to do anything to me. Slow and steady. We're taking a bit of damage, but oh well. There we go. Wait. Let me make sure I heal. I want Emma to get a level up so that way she can get her EP back. She's taking her sweet time on it. Oh, Laura, really? That's not good. There you go. And then we take our time, we get our 5 bravery points back, and get more unbalances. Okay. Is that a monster chest? No, it's an equipment chest. CO2, here all bomb. Fight this guy and then we go up a floor. Hopefully, I think the next floor is the next boss. I'll use the burst. So that way we don't suffer too much. Sure. Aim for this one. Let them do whatever they want. Emma's gonna blast them. And let's try to make sure Elliot gets his CP back. Let's make sure Elliot gets his CP back. Good unbalance. Let Elliot go one more time. There you go. That should be 200 CP, right? Level 137 for Laura. 186? What the heck? Do you have to actually finish the turn and still continue the fight to get the impassion to trigger? Oh, we're at the boss, and yeah, it's another cryptid. Alright, let's go ahead and sit here to rest. And let's go forward. No talk, just action. Immediately hit with a stun on my Reen. That's really bad. Where's the Curia bomb? There it is. Alright, Radiant Lion. 121,000 damage. Colame Solarion. Resonant Beat. Spirit Unification. Normal Attack. S-Craft. 41k. Colame Solarion Art Support. 59k. With the burn. Oh my god, it took a lot of our HP away. Not good. But Overdrive is gonna help build CP and get us to level 5 Bravery. And of course dish out damage. And we stunned the boss. We're gonna S-Craft. S-Craft again. It's almost over. To be honest, I could just normal attack, rebuild some of the CP back. It does an arts attack. My Emma barely lives, but Colame Solarion will end it. Level 137 for Reen, and Emma, and Elliot, and Sarah, and Fee. Not Millium, though. Phew. These cryptids aren't easy. There appear to be many challenges still awaiting us in here. You'd think we'd be feeling worried or apprehensive because of it, but I don't. No matter what we've been faced with, as long as we were together, we were unbeatable. I feel more than ever that every experience we've shared as a class, good and bad, has become a part of us and made us stronger. My time in Class 7 has allowed me to find a new me that I didn't even know existed. I'm glad of that too. We're Class 7. We can do anything. So I don't doubt for a moment that we can overcome this, just as we have everything before it. If we make use of everything the 10 of us, no, the 11 of us have gained as a class, we won't lose to anything. Yes. I really couldn't wish for a better class. Well, keep it up. Just don't try and rush and take things one step at a time. This will be your final achievement as a class. Make it count. Right. We're getting a phone call. Hello? This is Reen speaking. Hey there. Can you hear me okay? Hey, George. I'm surprised you can get a signal in here. Is something wrong? Nothing's wrong. But I do have some cool news to share with you. I finished making a few modifications to the Orbman charging station in the base area. You should be able to make it and insert those EX orbs Clara put together for Valimar before. Wow, that's great! Thanks, George. I'll have a look next time I'm back there. You really is amazing. The monsters are only going to get stronger from here. There's no reason not to make sure Valamar's at his best. We already have the best EX orbs on Valimar. Let me go ahead and rest up. Okay. Let's go to the next floor. Is it gonna be red? Blue. Okay. Alright. So give me a second, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and use the restroom. I'll be right back really fast. Just don't go anywhere. Alright, give me like 2 to 3 minutes. BRB, guys. Alright, guys, I am back. Let's continue. Okay. I'm guessing the first area, I wasn't really paying attention to it, but I'm guessing the first area was yellowish. And then the next one was green, and then blue, so the next one should be red for fire. And then that might be it? Or do we have to do the higher elements as well? Because we're just going to the base elements. That's what it seems like. Like, in equipment? I'd really love to see some weapons or armor out of these equipment. Out of the chests, I mean. Okay. I'm doing this without an S-craft, so... Burst! We have burst, though. And we knocked them out. And, of course, I gotta remember, we have Emma. Oh, they're weak to fire. How awesome is that? Gonna attack, but that's fine. Emma goes in there and destroys them, because that's what she does. Okay. Okay, easy, straightforward shots. We got 2 enemies over here. 2-chain battle. Poisoned. Destroyed. Dang, even with defense down, it did 3,415 damage. With strength down, I mean. Myrene barely surviving. You missed? Oh no, that is not good. That is not good at all. Oh boy. Please survive, thank you. Let me pick up Laura so that way she can get some of the just a reviving bomb, because they're going to die. That way she could get some of the XP. Alright. And let's make sure we heal ourselves up here. Okay, Holy Breath does do full heals. Monster chest. Oh my god, it's a Nosferatu. What is that doing in a monster chest? This is like a boss we fought like 2 other times before. Sadly, Emma cannot go. Call allies. That's fine. Termination slash is full screen AoE. Okay. Abyss Shadow. I do believe we have that. Oh, we don't. Speed 20 prevents death blow, delay, and vanish. Okay. Let's fight this enemy and then we proceed onward. I wasn't able to get behind them. I'm blind. I'm blind. My eye dropped. I gotta get Elliot back to 200 CP. Now my Laura, I forgot her name for a second. My Laura's blind. I'll do Serene Blessing to fix that up. Alright, we got all 2 overdrive orbs fully filled up. We're on floor 10. Oh god, I'm very much looking at all of this and I'm just like, I don't even feel like doing this. I'm gonna skip this floor. I'll do this monster chest. But at the same time, we don't have 200 CP on my Laura. Until I get 200 CP on my Laura, I will not skip. Yeah, so no skipping until then. Come over here. Okay. Look at all these enemies. Goodness.
私の番ですね。はあ、うん。任せるがよい。
Oh my gosh.
崩したぞ。
I'm glad we got the rush that we could get some extra CP. That's gonna hurt. Alright. 3 of them down. No, Elliot, I was hoping you would give me some CP. I'm blinded, so I don't think this is a good idea. Just move out of the way. We already have our 200 CP. I didn't think that was going to kill, but it did. Level 138 for Reen and Laura and Emma and Elliot. Okay. Now, I'll move on. Because there's only like 2 floors and then there's like a boss. At least that's what I've surmised. Yeah, we all have our CPs. There, Emma's like 189, Elliot's 181, but that's fine. Oh, is it 3 floors? 3 floors than a boss, or is this one just a little different? Okay, a bunch of food. I was about to say, where the heck are all the enemies? I'll fight this chest. Another Nosferatu. I realized it was 0 EP. Oh yeah, because we're on 0 arts to use Valimar. I almost missed my chance because I kept holding turbo mode. Nice. Get the bravery point and get the CP. Good counter, extra CP. And we got the 0 arts. Do 180, I mean 138 for Sarah and Fee. I wish I was at 180. Gonda gem, I don't remember what that is. Okay, Gonda gem. Chrono drive, chrono break, chrono burst, speed plus 15. That's okay. Oh my gosh. I've never seen an enemy on the stairs. It caught me off guard. Let's try not to use CP as much as I really want to. Try to leave the one on the left alone, so let's work. That way we can focus on the one on the right. We got our CP. We got our 5 bravery points. No. There we go. 138 for Millium. I was gonna, if I tried, I was gonna get stuck on the little pots. Woo! I wasn't able to get away from these guys, but that's fine. I got lucky with that sleep. I also got lucky that the other one was going first and not the one that I did not inflict sleep on. A chest? Where? Or did no, she was saying something was strong. Alright, boss time, right? Yes. Okay. Let's do this. If we're ever struggling on any of them, it's not a big deal. We can always just go back and
ありがとう。
It's randomly generated floors, so it's not like the same stuff are gonna be there, but we can still go back and grind those levels.
俺の番だな。リムだ。
私の番だな。
Nice. As much as I would love to crit on that upcoming critical bonus, I won't be able to. This is boss week too, by the way. Anything in particular? Oh, Mirage, how perfect.
あ
Colame Solarion. Poison Breath, that's fine.
それ
And instead, Emma's gonna crit. I mean, she already has a 90% chance to crit,
俺の番だな。
but she just guaranteed it at that point. I don't even need to use an overdrive. I'm just gonna go ahead and just use Fatal Flame Dragon. This is the first time we're actually using this. I'm gonna look at this. 23k, unbalanced. Nice. Yeah, and if we're doing that amazing on these cryptid fights, as long as whatever's coming up at the end is in like a massive difficulty jump, we should be good. Hehe, easy peasy. That's number 3 down. We're making good progress here. How does the layout of the area keep changing itself every time we go outside? Valimar said that even this was a trial to overcome, and a different one from the trial we had to overcome last time we were in here. That does beg a couple of questions. Who said it? And why? I imagine it relates in some way to Divine Knights and their Awakeners, but I can't be sure. This trial might contain answers to some of the many mysteries surrounding the Lance Maiden too. Perhaps the Stalsritter's leader may know something, though that wouldn't help us now. We'd be better off if Valimar hadn't lost his memories, but there's no use complaining about that, I guess. If only we had more information. As it stands, our only hope of getting any more is to keep going. Alright, you guys ready to get going? The enemies will keep getting stronger. The enemies will keep getting stronger from here on, so stay on guard. Right! Alright. Let me go ahead and rest at this Orbment charging station one more time. Okay. Maybe, I was thinking while the cutscene was playing, maybe this type of dungeon is gonna be like the old schoolhouse, where it has 7 floors. And if that is true, this is floor 7 out of this, well, area 4 of the 7. Not particularly floor 4 because this is the 13th floor. But you guys understand what I mean. Oh my god, he's fast. Were they always that fast? I don't think so. Alright. Let's rebuild back our CPs. Nice. That was huge damage. Just so we're not super weak on whatever possibly is at the end of this massive dungeon, I'll go the long way just for this specific dungeon, for this specific floor. We got a good chunk of CP, although for Emma, who already had 100 CP or 200 CP. Rush, so that way we could rush the fight. I'm gonna Volcanic Rain to speed it up even further. It's weak to fire anyways. Okay. Insulating tape. Make sure I heal. These guys are very resilient. It's either that or they have just a lot of HP. I feel like it takes forever to take them down. But I mean, it should. Look at the design. It should. We're just getting crit. It's just crit unbalanced city. Look at this. Everything was a crit and an unbalance. Time Sepif 60. 1000 wind Sepif. Fire Sepif 30. I'm surprised that this enemy aggroed me from so far away. Burst. It's a little weird how... Actually, no, it's not. It's corresponding with the color of the bar at the bottom. 139 for Laura and Emma. I was gonna say it's kind of weird that the HP bonus is yellow, but then I was like, wait a minute, it's corresponding with the colors of the gauges, so not really. Nice freeze. Here comes the crit. Sure. Level 139 for Reen and Sarah. Antidote. Something ointment. I already forgot what it said. Softening ointment. And 3 U materials. I'm not gonna get the... Ooh! I thought I was gonna hit him. Burst. I'm okay to burst. The next floor is not the boss, so don't worry. Let's get back to bravery points while we're at it. 24k, yeah. That's the highest one here. 65k damage. Level 139 for Elliot. Onward and upward. Okay, top right, alright. We've already have our CP, so like I said, I'm gonna be going straight to where I gotta go. Especially since I went the long way around on that one floor, so I kinda wanna just get to what I gotta do. Because most of this is just go through 3 floors, fight these enemies, get a bunch of items that you've already gotten before. Oh dang, I hit the wrong person. And then just, you know, like, fight the boss, do it again. There's just not much to it, really. And good that we got our 5 bravery points before moving onward. Level 139 for Milliam and Fee. I'll avoid it, because I'm gonna make... I know it's going to make me use my CP. I just want to move on. Alright, I can already see where I gotta go, straight ahead, yeah. Okay. We're fighting all the cryptids that we fought before. I believe that some of them... I believe that all of them are the ones we fought before. What are their names? Like, what's the name of this one? Oh gosh. Okay. Oh yeah, Voglyph? Yeah. These are all the same ones. I forgot how many there were. There were 5 of them. Yeah, there were 5 of them if I recall. 4 or 5 of them. I think 5. Nice. Alright, 40k. Radiant Lion. 111k. Get them too, especially Reen, because he needs it.
私の番ですね
You're weak to Earth? Okay. You got Ancient Glyph headed your way. Breath Jet. Good stuff on the dodges in the front. Especially Reen, because he really needed to dodge that. Alright, we're going to Overdrive. Get 50 CP back. Oh, it's 30 CP. I always thought it was 50. First.
行くぞ後期
And then S-Craft. And then once Emma goes and throws her art, it should be over.
さてと
I'll even use an Altair cannon to help speed this up. Even though I don't think it'll reach in. Oh yeah, it definitely will.
行きます
Dang, she goes back that far.
アークス
But I mean, that's because I have a specific
任せるがよい
orbment that shortens his casting times by a huge chunk. It's essentially cast 3, but it's not called cast 3.
見事なれ
Alright. Next floor awaits. Whew. I'm not sure anything could win against us at this point. That's exactly the confidence that I have. Still, with how far we've come, I would have expected us to be near the exit by now, and yet there's no sign of it. Oh man, what are we gonna do if this place doesn't have one? Maybe we should head back to base for a while. Seems as good a time as... Uh-oh. Wait. I can sense something above us. I can't sense anything threatening. I can't sense anything at all. Perhaps only Ring can sense it because he's an Awakener, which may mean... This must finally be it. Oh, that sounds good to hear. Well, we've come this far. Let's get moving. I don't know if they mean the very next floor is the final floor. Like if I rise up, I'm gonna get a cutscene with the rest of it, with the last fight. But just to be safe, let me fight an enemy so I can get some CP back.
心してかかるとしよう
I just want to play it safe. You know what I mean?
強敵みたい
俺の番だな
Oh god, why did I have to pick a fight with 3 dragons?
はい
3 dragons, man. They resist it? That's fine. Maybe I won't kill them. Yeah, I should not kill them. Look at how much HP they have! I wanted to use, like, no CP, but I'm forced to here. Oh god. Uh-oh. Reen. And Laura?
みんな
Where did Laura get hit? Where is Laura? She got... Oh, she's over there? But how did she get hit? I don't know. I have 0 idea. But... You know what? We have a few of these. I'm just gonna use these. Let's just go on. And let me make sure I get Emma up to speed because he was lacking in a bit of HP and some EP. Zamorian or Shard. I'm pretty sure you needed at least 4 of them, right? Let me return to base. Because if whatever's next is the last of it. Yeah, I'm missing 1. Oh well. Hey! Angelic Show, thank you so much for the raid. Thank you, everyone. Welcome, everybody. We're literally in spoiler territory, just FYI. We're literally at the end of the game. I don't know how much is left, but from what it sounded like, whatever's coming next is the last bit of it. But yeah, thank you. Oh yeah, we're already here. So I'm glad I kind of went back, even if it didn't pan out correctly. I warned them before the raid. Yeah, we're literally at the end. I'm surprised the game did not already end. Like I did a whole, like I pushed the stream an extra hour last night just to ensure we can finish it, and not even. Not even.
何ここ真っ白だね
But today's the day. Today is the day.
白き綺麗だけどちょっと怖い感じかも膨大でそれでいて
And then once I can finish this, I'm gonna be starting Spooktober a little bit earlier. Because I'm gonna be a little bit busy, you know, going to like see Otaku. I'm gonna be, you know, unable to stream for 5 days, so I want to start it early. And I don't want to play any other game, because most games that I kind of want to play at this point are at least 30 hours and above, so, you know, it's gonna take some time to finish those, and I don't want to go, like, a bit into October and not have it even started. So I'm gonna be starting Spooktober a little bit early. So once we finish this, finish Code Steel 2, I'm going straight into playing, like, stuff like Parasite Eve 1 and 2. Maybe I'll check out the 3rd game, I don't know. That's a big if. Play Shadow Hearts, just anything with some sort of creepy vibe to it.
多分ここが回廊の終点だろう。今回の異常事態の原因。この先に進めばわかるはずだ。
確かに大物の気配がするわね
This is potentially where we fight that giant shadow boss from Code Steel 1. But instead of it being a shadow, it's the actual figure.
誰が試練に挑むにしても全員で見届ける必要がありそうだ。
I think they called it the Great One. I love how they're like, let's go back and bring everyone up. I'm good, Reent. I am perfectly good. White darkness extends as far as the eye can see. Walk into it? Yes. Okay. There's everyone. There is everyone. I'm surprised Alfin and Elise still joined us. I didn't mention it in this stream, but they're playable party members now, surprisingly. Oh yeah, this is exactly where we fought that giant shadow. Boundless Cathedral. Well, let's see. Hopefully we have this in the bag. I would like to hope so. It would suck to be like, oh man, we're destroying everything on our way here, even bosses. And then all of a sudden this one just destroys me, just terrorizes us.
見覚えがあるっていうか私たちが戦った高魔城の最上層赤の玉座いろいろ混じっている
I wouldn't even say the final floor of the Infernal Castle. I would say the bottom floor of the school.
これは
白き影 なんか鬼神っぽい。
あんたは何者だ。全てが終わったこの状況で何をしようとしている。
我は影。大いなる一の写し絵にして裏の試しを司る者。
Okay.
試しだ。
それじゃあ前に僕たちが戦った黒い影の？
Loa Erebonius.
起動者候補への正当な試し。
Yeah, that shadow was like the final boss of Cold Steel 1. That thing was pathetic. Like, that was probably one of the easiest final bosses I've ever played in my life.
我は封じられ、本来ならば現れるはずのなかった。
Let's see what we're fighting here. Are we fighting? Oh, we're fighting the exact same thing. Loa Luciferia. But this one has some red on it. The other one was just pure white. Great White Shadow Loa Luciferia. This one looks a lot better visually.
なんて大きな。綺麗。
Oh yeah, I forgot Toa's playable too now.
これが裏の試し。封印されていたシステムか。
その裏の試しとやらがどうして現れたの？
あからさまに7組を導こうとするやり方。
それでいて私たちを排除するわけでもない。何か事情があるんですね。
しかり、すべては赤。高魔城の暴走が原因だ。赤き英略の余波はこの地までも及んでいた。その結果、終わったはずの試しに異常を発生させ、本来現れるはずのなかった我が表に出たというわけだ。その意味では何を得ることもかなわぬ。鬱のなる試しでしかない。
Winning here gives you no reward.
うつろなる試し。言えて妙ね。
What would be the trial for, though?
状況は分かった。だとしても俺たち7組はここであんたを倒さなくちゃならない。得るものがなくても構わない。俺たち7組の最後を締めくくらせてもらうために、あんたという試練を全身全霊で乗り越えてみせる。
Always with the main character speeches.
それではこれより裏の試し、人の声を見事打ち勝ってみせるがいい。
Okay. I was about to say, like, come on, game. Because that was an auto, I could not press proceed. Alright, we go first. That's good. I realized we don't even have the second overdrive. That's fine. I wasn't even linked up. I'm glad I caught that in time. Just do what I typically do, honestly. Actually, first, start with a radiant line, so that way we could get that out of the way, so that way she's not super delayed. This is gonna deal 116k. How much HP? 722,000. Okay, this is gonna be a long fight, but we should have this. Spamming these CPs are gonna be how we speed this up. 62k crit, I got lucky. That's good. Einsreek Veta. He has a different moveset from Code Still 1. Alright, this looks excessive. Oh my god, it just lowers you to 1 HP. That's fine. That might not look fine, but it's fine. We have someone named Elliot who will fix that up. One thing I wanna put up is a Crescent Shell. But dang, I cannot get Reen at all. Okay, yeah, let's just do it without Reen. Can I get Holy Breath off in time? Yes, I can. You see, this is what we need. This is all you need. Holy Breath. And because I have the enhanced cast 3 version on him, he gets to go immediately. And now it's full HP because of the Master Court. Calls ally, I don't like that. I am going to overdrive here. And let's work on this boss. First. Radiant Lion. Termination Slash. The overdrives are really going to help us speed us up. Oh my god, those guys in the back live somehow. Let me look at them. They have 73k HP. Okay, that's why. But they're burned. We're going to apply another Resonant Beat. Oh my god, they vanished my Reen. That is not good. Arch Reflect because Crescent Shell. See, this is why I'm applying Crescent Shell. It's just that dang good. I do want to go in and attack, though. Does this boss have any resistances? No. Well, the main ones, but I'm going to Colame Solarion, so I'm okay. And we should be okay. Adamantine Shield, Craft Guard. Okay, that's fine. It's physical and crafts. Not. I don't know why it says crafts. Or maybe it's not. Maybe I'm wrong. Or whatever. Colame Solarion for 86k. It's gonna vanish my Laura, which is really bad. I need to keep up with the Crescent Shell. I cannot take that off for 1 second. And I'm not liking how I'm in a predicament where I don't have much going right now. What I'm gonna actually do is I'm gonna just EP charge for Emma. Because I don't really have much I do with my Elliot. He's more supportive, and I don't want him to do much else. Reen is back, which is great. I am going to Serum Capsule my Reen. Actually, just a Serum Powder. That'd be excessive if I did a capsule when he already has 120. I would love to Crescent Shell, but we gotta hold on for a quick second. Megiddo Oma. Oh my god, just... Oh, okay, he died. I'd rather Reen die than get vanished, because that's a couple of turns that I can't do anything to help him. When I could just immediately, on whoever's next, just Serum Capsule and be good. Call allies, that's fine. I don't like that you get to go immediately again. Okay. It just skipped turns. Okay, hold on. Let me slow this down. Are they all gonna do arts? That's fine. Just do all arts. There you go. I like it. They're obviously healing, and some of them are attacking. But I like it because they didn't damage me when I'm really needing it. Actually, I'm gonna Holy Song so I can get that status effect off of Reen because he's blind, and I can heal them up. Link back up with my Laura. Spirit Unification. Wow, he didn't go again immediately. I don't like the fact that there's a craft guard. So what I'm going to do here is I'm gonna expend it by using a cheap craft, and then using Radiant Lion. I'm gonna try to move it in a place so I can hit as many of them as I can. I think right here. That's the best I can do. And then with Farine, we approach the boss and hit it. Termination / Dawn. And then I want to see what's what. Because if some of them live, and all the the ones on the left should live, I'm going to S-Craft with Emma. Yeah, I'm going to S-Craft with Emma. I want to make sure I get these guys out of the way. Like the ads. Because they're probably going to heal. So I want to make sure we stop that. Alright, we have this nonsense again. This time it's kind of bad because... but somewhat kind of bad. Remedy Oratorio. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to Zerum Capsule Elliot. And then Termination Slash. And how far away is my Laura? Okay, coming up. I'm trying to save your CP for that. I'm trying to save the overdrive for that, I mean. Good counter. Actually, just use Radiant Lion now. Good crit. Oh my god, that was worth it. And we're going to Crescent Shell. Laura cannot be in it, sadly. But I'm going to Crescent Shell so that way any sort of annoyances like he was doing earlier will be prevented. Okay. Instantly just kills Reen. Which sucks because I was going to overdrive and stuff. But look at that. Crescent Shell coming in handy. Zerum Capsule Reen. There's a crit coming up too. I don't know what this is, but I cannot even speed past it. Oh, it's this from the first game. It's just you do enough damage and you'll get your partner back. We're at the point where it only has 203k HP left, which is the normal. So we should have this. We just gotta play this, you know, correctly. Let me... oh, I cannot Crescent Shell. I'm sorry. I'm gonna Kaleem Solarion. It's gonna hit us. It's gonna Nightmare my Reen. Luckily, he wasn't next. 37k. Emma... I mean, Laura comes back out, like I said, if you do enough damage. I am going to Resonant Beat. Is Laura gonna be able to reach... is Laura going to be able to reach Reen? Oh man, that's the question. If not, I will just Remedy Oratorio. Because I got to make sure she can reach. Can she reach? Yes! Beautiful. Now we're going to start this link back up. I'm going to Spirit Unification. Spirit Unification S-Craft. I really want to overdrive, but I really should not waste this opportunity. 65k. Hopefully not too much. Yes, call allies. That's perfect. Oh! Ooh, that's not good. But we have Zerum capsules. Remedy Oratorio. Protect us, please. This boss is so close to dying. I'm gonna overdrive here because it'll give both Laura and Doreen a bunch of damage on the boss and give us a bunch of CP. Alright. They're not linked up, so we're not gonna be able to burst, even if I was able to get the 5 bravery points. So just use it on the level 3 rush. Termination slash Dawn. Radiant Line right afterwards. Oh, nice. We almost got all of them in this. Some of them lived. I don't like that. Even the boss lived. This is not good. Hopefully they just charge. Although we're really delayed. Wait, I got Termination Slash. Yes. I got another one. I have to do as much of these as I can to prevent so many other turns from happening. But I don't like where our HP is because... wait, 10k. The boss only has 10k. Yes. Yes. We did it. We did it. GG. And I get to sit back, drink this water. Pray nothing's after this. This was the final boss in Code Steel 1. I don't really count the fight with Crow as the final boss because that was more like a tutorial for teaching you how to fight in Divine Knight battles, but that's just me. Looks like it's snowing now. I think it might be. I can't tell. It is snowing. Yukida.
やったね。
ああ、我らの勝利だ。
これで終わりか。
はい。少なくともこの地では。
忘れられないひとときとなったな。
うん、本当に。
ああ、楽しかった。
Oh no, Milliam's crying. Oh no.
ミリアム、お前。
やだな。僕、おじさんに言われて潜り込んだだけなのに、なんでこんな。いいな。いいのよ。そなたも我らの仲間だ。悲しい時は泣いていいんだと思います。そうだね。私たちも。
And most of us are going our own separate ways. I don't think, even though there's like 2 years of like doors, they 2 years that you can be indoors. Some of them, a lot of them actually, are actually leaving. I think Reen's the only one staying behind while everyone else is just leaving to doing other things. Like even Sarah's leaving. Sarah's going back to becoming a bracer.
君たちいい加減にしたまえ。
僕たちだって
最後にこんな。だが我慢は無用だろう。
I've never seen Eustace cry.
だな。
みんな
参ったな。
あ、でもこれで
Feeling so adorable.
まったくどうして私まで。ずっと我慢していたんでしょうね。
ええ。それでも強がって前だけを見据えて
それぞれの道を歩いていく。
たく大したやつらだぜ。
And then this. Oh, Crow is there! In spirit. And that's how we spent our final day. Indoors as a year one student. Everyone else is leaving. Toa and like Angelica, they're graduating, and George, and then they're moving on. And then March 25th, departure day. This is many days after. This is where everyone leaves to do their own thing. Judging by the name, it seems. Look, they're all dressed up!
それじゃお別れだな。
リーン元気でね。手紙書きますね。
ああ、みんなも元気で、どうせまたすぐ会えそうな気もするしな。
そうね。帝国は広いとはいえ我らにとってさほどではなかろう。
うんうん、僕なんかガーちゃんでひとっ飛びだし。
あくまで一時の別れ、そう信じている。今はそれぞれなすべきことを果たすのみだ。
うん、それが済んだら。
I think this might just be, well, to some of them it's their normal
お互い
outfits.
頑張ろう。
Like that's Milliam's normal outfit, that's Fee's normal outfit. I think Gaius's normal outfit is that one too, but everyone else is there. That's just very brand new outfits just for this this scene here.
うんうん。ライノの花もいい感じで咲いてくれたし、
門出の季節ですわね。まあこの風景はちょっと名残惜しいかな。
何？
サラ教官、
この1年間
どうもお世話になりました。
我らがこうして新たな門出を迎えられたのも教官のおかげです。
I like Milliam's smile here.
むちゃくちゃな
It's
指
actually
導だった
super
が、
cute.
まあいろいろとためにはなった。
最後にみんなで一言お礼を言おうと思って。
こうして不意打ちさせてもらいました。
また機会があればよろしく指導をお願いする。
あんたたちもう冗談じゃないわよ。最後までかっこよく素敵なお姉さんで決めようと思ったのに。
サラ、虫が良すぎ。ドッキリ大成功だね。 ちょっとやりすぎたかも。
エマ君、さすがにあざとすぎたんじゃないか？
そうみたいですね。クラス委員長として最後に何か提案できればと思ったんですけど。ってあんたたちの発案かい。やれやれ。いいオチがつきましたね。
Let's see if we get any sort of scene of what happens next. I guess we're just gonna have a scene of them leaving. If there's nothing like after the credits or anything, then we'll only be able to find out what happens in Code Steel 3. Oh yeah, by the way, I want to say, this song is a beautiful song. This is one of my favorite songs. But like I said, Reen is the only one staying. He's going to be going to his second year of Thor's, meeting brand new people, while everyone else is leaving. But yeah, we did it, guys. This time for real, right? We did it. GG. We'll watch these credits. This is actually a really, really amazing song. I love this song. I don't know if there's anything else after this because it's doing like the voice actors one by one. Sometimes when it does like little bits of credits at a time like this, usually there's some sort of scene at the towards the end after they showed the voice actors. We'll have to see though. Let's just give it a second. But like I always do for every single game that we finish, I always write my pros and cons for every single game. It's not anything special to this game or anything, but I do write pros and cons for every single game because I'm making a little like list of a little like thread of games where I'm writing down every single game I beat this year and putting it in like in a massive list on Twitter that you can easily see. It's on my pinned tweet, by the way, that you can easily just go ahead and check and see everything that I played this year and finished this year, and my thoughts on each game, the pros, the cons, my overall opinions on the game, and all that sort of stuff. So it's just something I've been doing since the beginning of this year. So let me wait to see if there's anything else. If there's nothing else, I'll start going ahead and talking about my pros and cons. I didn't write all too much because a lot of the things that I did mention in... Okay, there's nothing else. Okay, so a bunch of the things that I did not... it's a little bit short because a lot of the things that I've already mentioned in Code Steel 1 are still pretty present in here in Code Steel 2. Can I alt tap? Yes, I can. So... don't expect like super in-depth pros and cons because a lot of the things that I did say about Code Steel 1 can be said about Code Steel 2. So I'm more listing the things that were different in terms of the pros and the cons. So let's start with the pros, obviously. Always good to start out with the positives. This game, compared to Code Steel 1, Code Steel 2 actually had a story. The first game was just high school simulator. It was very fun. I mean, very boring. It was not very interesting at all. Code Steel 1's story was just really just awful until the final chapter of the game. This one here was amazing from the very get-go. The very first minute, it was great. All game long. It did not stop. The story was great. So, loved it. So, it's a much improvement over the first game in terms of that. Honestly, it's a much improvement over the first game 100% of the way. But let's keep going. They fixed one of my problems from the first game with the active voices, barring the player from interacting with anything at all. Thank you. Like, seriously. Back then, one of the things I had listed as a con, because it was kind of annoying, was anytime you tried to interact with like a door, talk to an NPC, pick something up, or anything of the sort. Anything that you could interact with, would bar you from doing any of it until the active voices were over. And it would be really annoying. It wasn't very fun at all. I didn't like that. The other pro that I have listed here was refreshing new battle mechanics. The overdrive system, divine knight assists, calling your divine knight in battle, and even spirit unification. A bunch of different ways that they were able to change up the battle systems to just have much more mechanics. Usually when you get like a part 2 of a game, like a sequel to a game, and it's more of the same kind of battle style, usually you get like 2, maybe 3 changes, and it doesn't affect it too much. But this one actually really affected the game in a pretty big way, because I was overdriving like a madman. I was doing spirit unifications like a madman. I didn't call Valimar in battle at all, except for the very first time. But that's just me, I guess. That's just something I could have done. I'm pretty sure it could have saved me a couple of times when things were bad. But besides that, the other pro I had listed was they buffed the number of orbments that I had always said were a complete waste of an orbment slot. There were some things that weren't very great at all in the first game, especially like impede. Impede's not very good because you would typically always be playing as someone like Reen or someone else that had an impede. With the cast of characters that I had in the front row, Reen, Laura, Emma, and Elliot, only Reen had an impede. But even then, I never really found the need to ever have an impede. But now they made it so that your impede now delays the enemy with every attack you do. That was actually really, really cool. I liked that. So some orbments that were really bad got buffs. Not just the impede one, but also another good example was shield. Shield I never really found a really good use for at all. It buffed your arts defense up, which doesn't sound too bad since the majority of what hurts in this game really is the art attacks. But even then, it wasn't very a thing that you would really want to put on. But they made it so now it has magic evasion. You never could dodge. You were never able to dodge arts before. Look at this cute screenshot. I'm taking a screenshot of that. And the other quick pro I'm gonna list before anything happens here. Much quicker to finish and less overall side quests. This series can add a whole lot of extra hours to your overall gameplay with side quests. And shorter. Wait, hold on. The game can add a whole bunch of extra hours. Because of the side quests, but they made them much easier in this game. Thank you for playing The Legend of Heroes Trails of Cold Steel 2. But while this game may be over, Erebonia's story is only just beginning. Yeah, we're halfway through the series now. I guess I'm gonna leave it here. I'm not gonna press any buttons until I finish this up. But yeah, like I was saying, much quicker to go through the main story of the game, which is amazing. The side quests were a lot easier. There were less side quests in the game, especially since Act 2. It made me happy that there were less side quests because not only do I do not really enjoy side quests in general, but also in Act 2 of the game of Cold Steel 2, they added recruitment, so you go around recruiting other students, and that adds extra time on top of the side quests. So that's like a side quest on top of side quest. So it would get pretty, kind of hefty in terms of length there. But those were all my pros. Anything that I had listed as a pro from Coach Steel 1 would still apply here. So, yeah. And let's go to the cons. There's still some bad about the game, even though I do think this is a much improvement compared to Coach Steel 1. Way better than the first game. Goodness gracious. There's still some cons. For example, the auto text is still too fast. This did not get fixed at all since Cold Steel 1. The auto text will show up on screen for like a fast second and would instantly just leave and go to the next text. Like super fast. You just did not have any time to really read on. You really just couldn't, especially since I'm streaming the game. Something like that is pretty important that I need to have time to be able to read to my audience, to you guys. Also, turbo mode in battles is still the worst thing ever. This game has the worst turbo mode ever created because I want turbo mode to speed up animations, not completely skip the animations. I want to know what happened, what killed me. I want to see exactly what gave me the status effect. What was the move that did so much damage to me? Why do I have to sit there and watch it play at normal speed if there's a turbo mode? Why do I have to sit there and press turbo mode and see a black screen every single second that some sort of skill or attack goes off? I don't get that. So turbo mode is still terrible. This is the worst turbo mode I've ever seen in my life, and I did hear from a friend of mine that they might have fixed it in Coach Steel 3 or 4. He can't remember which one. But if that's so, then hopefully that I will list once that if it does get actually fixed in Coach Steel 3 like he does say, then I would definitely list that as a pro for that. So definitely be sure for that. Um, they also did not fix the bad shadowing that the game has. The game looks fine overall, but the shadows are still really bad looking. I had a cutscene at the very beginning of the game, actually, where the character's bare legs were a very dark tone. Um, and it was because the shadow was not reflecting on their legs very well at all. I don't get what the heck is up with the shadows in this game. Like sometimes when you look at Reen, the shadows of it's supposed to be like shadows from his hair to his face, but to be honest, it just looks like Reen just has scar, like a scar in his face or something. Hello, Mr. JRPG. Welcome. Welcome to see the actual ending of the game. I even took an extra hour of streaming time to go and make sure that the game ended last stream, and nope. But this time, we finished it. And with a lot of time to still stream what I plan to do next. But let me finish the last 3 cons that I have listed. Um, still has there's still a lot of weird scenes where every other character is voiced in the scene except for like Reen, and sometimes Reen's voice, but someone else is not. It doesn't. I don't like cutscenes like that. That's not, that. Oh, that those cutscenes feel weird to me. Those cutscenes feel super weird. I don't really like it. It's not just Reen, but sometimes you'll have everyone voice except for one other character, and that character isn't talking. It's sometimes a character who already has a voice actor present, but they just chose not to make them speak for some weird reason. I don't know. I don't like it. Another con is a couple of my favorite characters were playable for one or two chapters only. Well, except for the very end of the game, which I definitely I gotta add to that ad here. I really love Sharon a lot. Like Sharon's one of my favorite characters in the entire Code Steel series. My favorite, one of my favorites. But you really only got to play her for 2 chapters or 1 chapter, I can't remember. Also, Claire was really strong, like really, really good. But you really only play her with like 2 chapters. So like you can build this grid and unlock slots for her and even level up the bonds, but that'd be a big waste because you would never get to play with this character ever again until you get to the very, very end of the game, the last like 2 hours, 2.5 hours of the game. Like I don't get that. What's the point? And the very last con I have listed was I'm not quite sure what the point of leveling your Link with characters like Toa or Alphen were. Um, throughout the entire game, um, besides the intermission, like for example, Alphen was unplayable until the very end of the game. Toa was unplayable until the very end of the game. Um, Characters like that, I don't see why they allowed you to level up the links with them. I feel like they should not give you the option for that early in the game. I feel like that should be in when you get them added to your party, they're already like level 6, at least level 6. And then if you or 5, even level 5. And then the rest of it up to level 7, which is the max link level, you know, you could grind that up in the Reverie corridor if you so choose to. But I don't get why, you know, they made it as it is. But oh well, they're barely playable, so I don't see the real point of it. And those are all the pros and the cons. Like I did say a second ago, this is a much improvement. Way better than the first game. I enjoyed this one. I very much enjoyed this game. I don't think there was a single time I did not enjoy this game actually. Um so yeah, this was I hope I don't know. This gets me really excited for Coach Steel 3 and 4, especially considering that we got to play in a segment as like Lloyd and see everyone again, see Risha, hear that Tio Ellie and them are still around and kicking. You know, stuff like that. Like, that's super cool. That gets me really excited for what's to come. But we still have Code Steel 3 and 4, and everyone is leaving except for Reen. Reen's going to be in year 2 of Thor's, so I'm guessing there's going to be an insane amount of new characters, like a whole bunch of new classmates and new party members. So that should be interesting. And let me hit this button. I get an achievement, Winter's End. Oh my god, that art. Who drew that art? They're talented. Really, they really, like, obviously, you guys won't be able to see it, but really talented artist. And of course, you can do New Game Plus if you so choose to, but I don't think I'm going to do that. Memories mode is now unlocked. This allows you to rewatch movies and final bonding events. Access it by select. Okay, that's really cool. I like the fact that you could do that. So if I wanted to see a final event, a final bonding event with a character, I don't have to go through a whole New Game Plus and make sure I make saves in certain points to be able to see them. That's actually really cool. I like that. See, that's a plus right there. But yeah, we did it, guys. And that's it for us with Code Steel. Code Steel 2. We got Code Steel 3 and 4 that I'm going to be playing through soon, but I'm going to take a quick break because I want to get started on playing through my games that I plan to play for Spooktober. Like I said, Spooktober is going to be a little bit early on this channel because I'm going to be gone next weekend for a whole 5 days from like Thursday to Monday. So, expect no streams for like 5 days. And I don't want to play another game, like a shorter game, because most of the games that I want to play are like at least 30 hours at the very minimum. So, yeah, it's going to be like, I could start a game now, but then I won't finish it until like October like 7th or something. And then I'm like 7 days, you know, into October, and that's like 7 days away from another game. So I'm going to be starting Spooktober today. Starting now, actually. So we finished Code Steel 2, and now we're going to be starting with the first, like, creepy game. Obviously, they're still going to be JRPG related. That's what this channel is about. I'm going to be starting Parasite Eve right now. I've never played Parasite Eve in my life. Never played at all. I know it's very weird, very different, very interesting, and I know it's super short. So I thought it was a great start because it's super short, like 9 to 10 hours, like somewhere around there. So we're gonna be playing Parasite Eve, and then after that we could go check out Parasite Eve 2, and we'll see how that goes. I don't know if I'll play Parasite Eve 3 or the third birthday, but I'll see. I have to look at gameplay for the third one. I saw gameplay a long time ago, and I remember saying this game does not look good at all. But I'll give it another look. Anyways, I'm gonna be ending the stream here, but I'm gonna be resuming the stream in just a second because I'm gonna be starting Parasite Eve. So if you guys are here and listening to me now, yeah, just stay tuned. I'm gonna be like taking down the stream for like 5 minutes. So I can change the stream name, refill my cup of water, all that sort of stuff. And yeah, so let me go ahead and end it here. And yeah, guys, I'll see you guys in like 5 minutes. I'm gonna be starting up Parasite Eve. And yeah, see you there. Don't go anywhere, guys.